So.
Oh my god!
Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah!
Through the muck, I'm gonna walk toward Orym, straight to Orym, and I'm like,
15, 20.
do you remember that weird dream from a long time ago? It was our session 0 for EXU. Oh! When you rode a dinosaur! I love memories! And I'm gonna touch him and make my boyfriend fly.
Nice!
17 years ago!
All right, so you got fly on you.
It's not kidding. So far, it's just hand stuff. Speaking of hand stuff, I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna grab his little face with my muddy hands. I'm gonna kiss him on his forehead and go, "You're gonna do so good," and I'll give you inspiration.
I love that. I mean, wibbly wobbly. It's all good.
Okay.
Dorian, that finishes your turn. Orym, you're up.
All right, so Orym, now imbued with the ability to fly, jumps against that tree and kicks off as hard as he can and shoots like a little tiny Superman.
As soon as you make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Because you're in the maelstrom.
Okay.
Because you're in the maelstrom.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Alrighty.
That's great. That's a 24.
24. That's a success. So you still take a little bit of damage here.
Okay.
Take that's 12 points of damage.
All right.
But you go ahead and you can move through the air without issue.
All right, so I jump against that tree just so I can push off and go like a bullet past Dorian and spank him on the ass as hard as I can and yell, "Catch up, blue boy!" And I zoom off up as far as I can with action and movement, so 120 feet with flight.
Right, so we're still under seeming, is that right?
We are. Yeah. We're covered in seeming.
Maddie,
we can't alter anything.
Has anybody of station been holding anything that would denote like importance or kind of?
Just so we're aware, I'm keeping tabs on 2 different clocks as you travel towards the possible encounter with Ludinus and your mother.
But why though?
To see how much time has passed and see if we can save her?
Well, based on... so you rolled what perception?
A natural 20.
Whoa!
And a 1. Let's see if I get 2 20s.
I was
Just
like,
to be a dick.
I just saw the one. Oh, shit.
You're rolling a d12?
It's an instrument. Oh, that's a
d12.
D12. So the 12 got a 1.
Okay, I was like, how'd you get a 20 and a 12?
That one's
would've been
just a 12, but I got
You got a Dorian.
Dorian 20.
Oh!
Barf.
Yeah.
Well. Yes.
Authority? Do we try to pitch that we're like hurrying to pitch in around the city?
Yeah.
If you walk
that's
like
what-
you belong somewhere,
They usually
almost
just
no one will ever
Hold a
stop you.
clipboard?
Yeah.
Do we have a clipboard? Does anyone have a clipboard?
Let's just mime clipboard.
Just like scream and
I'm gonna go like subservient Bormodo next to you, just so that you've got a sword right by you.
All right, we're in formation.
Okay. So, what is your formation? Just so I'm aware.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on. Are you familiar?
2 lines.
With the flying bee.
Flying bee.
I am, yeah. So with Fern at the
Yes,
front?
a
No, with
flying
me at
bee.
the front and Fern.
I'm behind.
Yeah, behind. She's like in the middle of the V. Like everybody else is a V and Fern is in the middle of the V.
Right, okay. Who's to the right and left of Fern?
I'll flank opposite Orym.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I think I'll go. I think I'm familiar with flying bee. Lana.
You drop your illusion and you... How do you bind?
What is your dad's name?
Saralor.
Zathuda.
Atheon Zathuda.
Atheon the Zathuda.
Somebody calls that bitch by his first name.
Yeah. We're not on first name basis.
No.
You don't have to use it. I was just offering the word.
You killed his prize NPC. Can't even say his first name.
Quiet, or we'll do what we want.
It hurts a little, but it's okay. I'll move
Some of that
past it.
dragon.
You built
Yep.
the palace up long ago.
That's true. Long ago.
I'm using a red marker.
No, he was using a blue marker.
He put a blue cap on a red marker to confuse us.
He's a genius.
And you see movement in the shadow as you kind of hand over the seed. And emerging from the shadow are 3, 6, 12 small mycete, kind of stepping out, these little fungal folk kind of half teetering and some wandering out, their shapes different. And they all kind of emerge curiously.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
They're good. They can be good.
I think they're okay.
We had some nice ones
Okay.
that we ran into
All right.
earlier, but who knows?
They could have been on another side.
So at this moment, you look as you're listening to Fern. You look down, and one's right there, just like almost ninja cat in front of you, and just kind of looking up at you.
Do they speak?
Can I say in their head? Minus,
I
not
speak-
minus.
I speak primordial. Does any of this sound ancient? Like, am I making out any words or anything like that?
I'd speak primordial too.
You do? I would just think if they're an ancient being of some sort, it feels old and
But I
musty.
also speak with small beasts. Are they considered beasts?
They are not considered beasts. And there isn't a language purely, but as people that have knowledge of the primordial language, there are certain sounds and reactions that sound akin to what would be like the common version of, yeah, huh? Sure. So there is some sort of an ancient connection in some way to these mycete and something primordial, likely long ago.
Laudna had a good idea, and Orym squats down and makes a strawberry using druidcraft appear in his hand. He holds it out for them.
One of them kind of takes it. 7 of them gather around and kind of look at it. They're all,
As soon as Orym says no sudden movements too, I'm just going to start quietly humming a familiar tune to myself, and will continue to for the foreseeable future.
it takes the strawberry and kind of crushes it up in its hands and kind of smears it on top of its cap.
Oh my god, I love him. Wait, is he a mushroom man wearing a strawberry hat?
Well, it's a mushroom man who's smeared strawberry streaks on the top of its
I
head.
love him.
The 3 other round go like,
Matt, they're too cute. Don't make them turn evil.
there's now 6 other ones that have gathered like expectantly at you.
I give them a blackberry.
Let's slowly maybe back.
They smear on their heads too. More and more are starting to approach and gather towards Orym.
Maybe.
That's probably enough.
Can I really quickly investigate the walls and the area that's connected to the space that we're in, just really quick, just absentmindedly? I want to see if there's any true to their name, any sort of organic webbing or mycelium that's in the walls that could be interwoven with the glass.
Make a perception or investigation check.
Okay.
I appreciate the time being spent on this. I feel like you're doing.
Natural 20. Let's go! What is happening? With the perception, it's not great. 21.
That's great though.
Okay.
So as they're having this kind of gathering of mycete that are swarming Orym, and kind of the odd mixture of they're cute and I'm unsettled that is kind of fallen over the troop, you kind of step past them into the entryway and you see other mycete that are kind of coming out of the walls. And you look and there's the walls are porous in places. There are small tunnels, little entryways throughout. And you go towards one of these openings where one of the mycetes kind of runs by, and you look in and it looks like a tunnel that descends
Use
out
that
of
tunnel
sight.
instead. Straight to the
Job,
straight to Predathogen.
Dorian. You
What's
got to
going
get
on?
it out. I'm dying to know what you're about to
What?
say.
No, it's okay. Everyone's talking. We're all talking together.
No, Robbie, what is it?
Sorry, I can't. I've got a cushion on the way. As they're pulling her, Dorian's going to try to make his way to her and be like, my father's favorite tutor always had a strange theory. He told me that he thought all of the mushrooms were connected under the ground. They spoke to the trees. I think they might be speaking to someone other than the trees.
No, yeah, I got that.
Are you okay with this?
Well, it'll get there faster.
Okie dokie.
But
Oh boy. The hole's 3x2. I mean, that's fine for me. And
can you make the hole bigger? For all of us?
Well, that's the one hole that you saw. There are dozens and dozens.
Ew.
It looks like a porous rock cavern.
We'll know if this is bad when he marks the red
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Red mark.
Let's
I'm
go,
just
let's go.
saying there's a non-zero chance that someone else is listening.
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure
Be brave
Predathogen knows
the
we're
entire
coming.
time. These guys
it-
look good.
You all, one after another, are shooting through this black, slick, lightless tube into wherever the depths of Ruidus it'll take you. I need a...
From behind us, there's just a faint yellow glow and no sound as Coriolis walks down the path up behind me, and I'll go to Orym and say, "It's up to you. Do you want to be a mounted fighter?"
Oh shit, that's dope.
It's hard to pass up.
Put my hands down like this, even though you've got a 30-foot vertical leap.
Probably use a quick kiss on the cheek as he passes up and over and onto Coriolis.
Once on each of his turns until the spell ends. You can use 10. You can jump up to.
Sure. I'll engage my wing boots and I'll fly with the homies. Yeah. I'll use I got 40 feet of movement. Can I get to that rock to the right of Orym by any chance?
Right here?
Can I fly up there with 40
this
feet?
technically is the ceiling.
Oh, it's a ceiling?
Yeah, so you can get
there,
like next to it. I could say like you can get
yeah,
more or less. I'll say. What is it? This.
Okay. Cool.
And what is it you're hoping to do?
In the sky, out of my pocket, I'll pull out a little tube and I'll crack it, and it's a little iridescent like glow stick. And then I'll just start dancing. And, and I'll cast a hypnotic pattern. I think I got 120 feet. And they're all like locked in, like looking on that ridge toward Ludinus. I'll try to put it like in front of that bubble. And try to catch as many of them looking that way as I can.
That one there. Natural 1.
Whoa.
This is not going in their favor.
He's scared and charmed.
Yep.
They're pretty sick dancing.
That one there. That's going to be a 19.
That's what I get for gloating. That's what I get for gloating.
Yeah. But those two, as like the beast is there and like nipping at them, they're still focusing and looking to the rest of you, and you see them like while one part of their mind is focusing here, they begin to prepare something else. Red glow begins to emanate from their bodies, and then both of them kind of get lost in this weird kind of shifting pattern of colors and magic in the air.
It looks like it's like a 2008 like visualizer for like LimeWire.
Yeah. Winamp visualizer plugin. Yep.
LimeWire reference for y'all.
Bomb his ass.
For the kids.
We're doing great. We're doing great. And
Alrighty.
appealing to a young
That's
crowd.
great. And Orym?
I failed to 10.
Okay, so you take 32 points of psychic damage, and also your attack rolls have disadvantage. Sorry, minus a d6, not disadvantage. And Coriolis?
I'll give you the sheet.
Oh, Coriolis.
Slow. 6 maybe?
That is a -4. 11.
11's a failure, so you take 32 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Alive?
Who is this?
It is.
Who was this?
Orym, you're up.
Okay, Orym surveying the chaos. He wants to get and help with the main objective. He sees Laudna in the thick of it. He's torn, and then starts to gallop this way, but as he goes, he thrusts Seedling out towards the enemy facing Laudna, and I send Grasping Vine out of it, and I'm going to try to grab, fisherman grab that character.
Okay.
It's a DC 17.
Dexterity save?
Yes, dex save.
That's going to be a 21.
Oh, geez, that's super saves. Okay, well, then I continue on. I'm going to, it can fly 90 feet.
That guy's been a dick.
To here. I want to fly right down next to...
Next to that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Equal to, so flanking with Breas.
Put you. This guy. Okay.
Shouldn't you be helping your boyfriend? I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Look at him ride.
I lean in, finally having gotten this equine dragon to fly, I lean close and say, "Fuck him up, Areolas." And
Coriolis. God, it doesn't even know my name.
so first Coriolis will attack, gets 1 beak, 1 dragon bite, and then 2 hooves.
Let's go.
I start swinging from
go.
Coriolis back.
As the hooves come down, they're hitting like the psychic buckler, and then one point the buckler doesn't hit, and as the hook comes down, just looks at it, and like a field knocks it off. These exultant skills and techniques have variability beyond what you've seen before.
Going for a, so attacking, 3 attacks. First one is a tripping attack, flanked. So that is, come on, 27 to hit.
27 does hit.
So that is a strength save.
Listen.
Natural 18.
Natural 18, okay.
Yeah,
so
21.
Drink your fucking water.
Okay, so that is 2 plus 9 is 11 plus. So just 13 points of damage for that. Second attack is also a tripping attack. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Same DC.
That's going to be a 12.
12. So so Orym's sword slashes. I lean, holding onto the webbing of Coriolis' wing, and lean down and cut along the back of his leg, sending him sprawling onto his back.
How much damage was that?
That is 16 points of damage.
All right, making 2 con saves. CB maintains concentration. Yep. And yeah.
Okay.
18, natural 18.
And then we'll make the last attack goading. I'll reroll the 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's another 1. So that is... that's going to miss it. No, that's a... 11, 20, 25.
25? Yeah, that hits.
Because of Odahan's blade that I absorb, prone characters take a d6 of force damage as well. So that is 5 plus 9 is 14. The superiority die is 18. 20 points of damage from that.
Points of damage. On save. Yeah, natural 16. It succeeds.
He does?
Yep.
And we need to get her out of there. Action search.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like...
Yeah, natural 17.
Literally pressing with my feet against the side of this creature with holding onto the edge of its wing, just sword fighting like Errol Flynn.
Yeah.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
6.
Another choice reference for the youth.
There we go.
Let's make it a goading attack.
Alrighty. Wisdom save?
Yes, 3.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay, 3. 6 is 9. There's 14.
Come on. Take this guy out.
And one more. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
I will stab down with my flail, but I will never leave eye contact with Orym. Just sort of twisting and making sure that blood and ichor spray on my face in sort of a hot way.
Orym is hypnotically held.
All right, Brayus. Do you want to stay where you are, Brayus?
I can't do anything else.
There's a massive whirlwind.
Since I flew straight up with her, I think, right next to her, I'd like to fly like directly over to Imogen if I can. Use my movement to get to her. And like, I want to try to reach out for her, and I know it, but I want to just kind of like shake her and see how she's doing, like put hands on her, and she's just out of it, right?
Yeah, her eyes are kind of rolling back, and you can see like there's like a little bit of blood from the ears.
But she's upright too, right?
I'm up. I'm just stunned.
Yeah, her
gonna-
flying is like kind of erratic and kind of hovering more than anything.
Mustache on her face.
I'm gonna grab her hand and hold it tight, and just say, "I love my mom too." And then I'm gonna cast a 5th level lightning bolt straight down the chute at all those guys.
Oh, these guys here?
100 feet.
Yeah.
It's 5 feet wide, so I think I should
You can get all 3.
catch all 3 of
The
them.
way they're sit right there, yeah. Billiards.
So
Great.
and as I do it, you know, Imogen's got this beautiful purple lightning, and mine's just yellow like the sky. And as he sends it out to him, there's just like a little purple sparkle to it.
Through my stun, you just feel a little bit of squeeze on your hand.
Come on. It's all right. Come on. 12, 13. 10, better. 19, 21, 23. Could be better. 24.
24. They do have disadvantage on dexterity saves
No, not
because they
great.
are restrained within
Yeah.
the tornado. So 24 you said?
24.
Okay.
Some of them have already been hurt. right?
Yeah.
That one's gonna fail. He's looking real bad. This
Yeah.
guy right here succeeds. Takes
So half,
12.
yeah.
Yep. And the last guy, natural 1. No, fails.
Yes. Okay.
One of
that's
them
good.
is deeply wrecked. The other 2 look pretty hurt. That's awesome.
Sweet.
That finish your turn?
Yeah, and then
Guys.
for my bonus action, I'll say, "Get up," and I'll give her bardic inspiration. Yeah.
I scooch the side of Coriolis's head and say, "I'll be back, boy." And I'm going to leap and pinball off of this rock down to where I hear Ashton yelling.
Yes.
Live, Coriolis!
Okay, you leap down to where...
And look at that.
I'm gonna turn to Imogen.
Fuck him up.
This has to be your choice. I have an idea. Can you get your mom?
I can try.
All right, I'll use all of my movement. I'll fly over sort of to the right.
60 feet?
No, only 40.
Only 40.
Because it's my walking speed with
That's
the
right,
roots.
yeah.
And,
over here. There.
Fuck, it's never worked this entire fucking campaign.
Come on, give it a
I don't
try.
care. I'm gonna try to cast Force Cage on Ludinus.
Force Cage.
No magic can get in or out. And
But
as I'm
it's separating them? It's not going to include her in
It
it?
is separating
It might
them.
put
Yeah,
me in there with
there's a way to do
That's
it.
okay.
If you just think of the box and Luda's in the corner.
I think it's up to, yeah,
10 by 10.
it's up to 10 by 10, yeah. Or is it 10 just 10 by 10?
I mean, there's two different versions of it. The smaller, tighter, wizard-proof one is 10 by 10. And he could still teleport out, but it's a chance.
A prison in the shape of a box can be up to 10 feet on the side, creating a simple barrier.
Up to. Okay.
So, where are you placing your force cage?
I want to try to like put him directly in the corner.
Yeah, get him
Where
in
it, like,
there.
splits
up
up-
to 10 feet,
up
so it can be
as
smaller.
tight-
Like 5 feet. You can just do a 5
As
foot
humanly
box.
possible.
Like a oubliette.
You sure you don't want to trap me in there with him?
It's an hour and I can't drop it.
He will liquefy you.
All right, so you were trying this, essentially.
That is the goal.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, a 5 foot.
There is no save on this.
It just happened.
And I'm preparing it. I'm like pulling the
He
ruby.
just uses reaction,
He did.
so he cannot counterspell.
Yeah, that's right. Use force cage, Luda.
Okay.
As the force cage appears, the tether from his harness is severed, and Liliana.
You still have to get her because he can get out. He can roll to get out.
Yeah.
So
It's never worked except when it mattered!
it's because last time I've always been doing this. This time I did it like LeBron.
As it appears around him, he goes.
And what of you? Small, brave Ashari.
I don't know that there's much I need to talk about. I'd rather just shut up and do. Your malice is predictable. People have been spilling garbage from their mouths like yours for eons. There's nothing new about you other than the scale, Deleth. Honestly, I can't wait for you to come out of that box.
In your head, you hear, I love you so much, Orym.
Now that is forthright honesty. And it's appreciated.
Go fuck yourself.
And you, wanderer of the silken sails? What's your part in all this with these strange beings of fate and destiny? What do you want?
I've always just been in it for the ride. But now that I'm here, I feel like I want to help steer a little. Can I ask you a question? Is it allowed? I feel like there are rules.
I've been nothing but present.
So benevolent.
I know you think you're right. I don't know, maybe you are, but do you think what you're doing is good? Do you think that what you're doing is good. In your mind's eye, do you think you're right?
Not everything I've done is good. But it's all been to serve what I know to be right.
Ha! Gotcha. It's perfect. The best villains always think they're right.
Wait. We think we're right too.
Don't think too hard about it. Okay. Look at guys. I'm 90% sure. No.
No.
I don't know if that's accurate either.
No, I'm
Am I a villain?
pretty messy.
At least we don't have illusions that this is a means to an end. That's what makes a villain.
What makes a villain is opposing perspective. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been.
After he walks away, I've got my arms crossed. I'm just gonna shoot 2 fingers at Imogen and send a message. Whisper to myself, for her, hey, that thing doesn't last forever. And he can get out if he tries. What are we doing here? I don't know.
Should we,
I feel like he's stalling.
let's look around a little bit. Where's Chet?
Stone skip, like wing it like a frisbee into the wall.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Did Chet invent Pogs?
It's been a mainstay of my toy business for decades.
You have to make sure he dies.
It comes in and out of style, but Chetney never does.
I win, I get your slammer.
Natural 17.
This one's already in glass.
Seems like a terrible god eater. Actually, a cinnamon roll.
Could be. Okay, for the ease of setting up what...
I'll run 30 feet forward.
Okay.
What was I avoiding a rock there? I can't step on the blue. Is that
No,
the
you
deal?
can step on the blue if you want to.
Okay.
I just moving them to a more direct line.
Just trying to do solid.
Yeah, those are veins of the glass. through the
Pretty.
Sick, Matt. This is sick.
It's really pretty.
So I'm gonna go I'm gonna use my action now to move a little closer. I'll get a little closer. 15 maybe. And with a bone using seedling, I will thrust the sword out and a vine will shoot out towards that staff. And I'm gonna attempt to yank it the fuck out of his hand.
Okay. Well, it's floating in the air next to him.
I will just try to grab it.
So try and grab it and pull it with the psychic power that is emanating from the recently temporarily exultant Ludinus Deleth is going to attempt to hold it into place.
Mama has a lot of spells.
So we're going to competitively roll off.
Okay.
Or say it's a saving throw, isn't it?
So it's a save. I don't have a spell.
Well, no. See, in this one, it would be a.
I think the sword lists a spell save DC of 17.
Okay, 17. So what I'll go ahead is I'll roll.
So he'll roll.
And add his spellcasting modifier and try and get 17.
This modifier's like 17.
6.
That's gonna fail.
Whoa!
So the staff, you pull it back into your hand.
I know, now what?
Can't you match?
I was about to say, most confident. Yeah, it's done.
Well,
The dog has caught the car.
currently he has 30% less options, but he could also yank it back. So that was movement, then action.
And then
I'm out of gas. I've got like half of my movement left. I'll dance back 15 feet the direction that I came.
All right, cool.
Actually, I will go on a diagonal this way instead.
This way? Okay, there you go.
Dance with the king.
Yeah,
All right, that finishes your go. Chetney, you're up.
Fucking, he just walked up and aced his fucking spear the first move.
We need.
Shit! I run up to protect Dorym.
Y'all
All right, so you're rushing up.
15 feet.
Beginning of your turn, make a strength saving throw for me, Dorian.
Strength saving throw? Oh boy.
Correct.
Come on, dude.
Come on, big boy! Fuck.
Well. Okay.
11.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Oh.
You know what?
Form a colony of like a life raft of ants.
Yeah, yes, just float on the water.
Hold on.
Dorian, you take
Sick.
23 points of force damage.
Cool.
Man, oh man.
am I within reach of Laud now? Or are we like, since this is a singularity?
You all got pulled in. You're all kind of like crammed together, like.
I'm gonna just, if I can't. I'm touching her. I guess technically I'm touching her shoulder to shoulder. I'm just gonna go.
Elbows in my tent.
This party sucks. You want to get out of here?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
Okay, where are you going?
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Is it
Nice
just
job.
Pulled you into the
I
center.
know it sounds crazy, but can we like here, like so that the rock is between us and the hole?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Maybe we'll be plastered to a rock, but better than plastered.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fair.
check out that radius.
Oh no! I got bad perceptions.
Come on.
So that's 85,
Eyes without
90, 95, 100. That is outside of the
Oh
radius.
my god.
Closies.
That was so
Closies.
fucking cool.
Wow.
Oh, no, okay.
Drop down behind, and you're like you can feel like the wind kind of in the chamber being pulled towards that direction, but you're not within the gravitational pull.
Safe for now.
You saved us.
No.
You saved the day again.
We saved us. You look great, by the way. Inspiration.
You know, I really feel like this dry, moon, dusty air just really does something for my complexion.
So that's your action. You still have your movement. Use your bonus.
That's my bonus. Oh no, no, thank you, sir. I'd like to stay behind that pillar. I'm good to go.
All right. However, I would like both Orym and Chetney to make dexterity saving throws.
No problem. 24 for me.
Okay.
Dang.
Natural 20.
Let's fucking go.
30.
Scatter pop.
Hell yeah.
Scatter pop.
And then he is going to leap this way.
Yeah.
This way.
How tall is he?
He's going to get there.
12 or 15 feet, I think.
About there. Is he within 30 feet of lewdness?
Yeah, he's tall.
He is.
Taller.
I mean, I'm holding onto the rock so hard.
I'm sure.
So, 15.
15's not going to.
I love the optimism every
know.
time.
I know, right?
I have to save or get pulled back into the hole again, right?
Yes.
Currently, yes.
Yeah.
So you have the DC is going to be a 16 on this,
Take this out.
but you do have advantage on the check.
Dex, right?
No, it's strength.
Strength. Okay, I failed that. I'm going to use what I should have done before. I have one indomitable left.
You didn't roll advantage though, did you?
I did not. Why do I have advantage?
Because you're
because of the rock.
Because you're behind the
Barely have.
Second one is barely different. So this is the indomitable roll. I'm gonna use. I have one last superiority die. I'm gonna use Zephyrin Heart and try to boost it.
Okay.
18. I rolled
18
a 10.
succeeds.
Let's go.
So as you clutch onto the side, you feel the gravity kind of tugging at you at the side, and you just kind of hold in. You close your eyes for a second and imagine like the calm winds of Zephyra. Then as you do, you kind of bend like a reed with the gravity as it pulls towards you and kind of glide along the outer edge and hold yourself in place. And you feel confident that you can keep your focus and strength this round.
Was 18 the DC?
16 was the
16?
DC.
Okay, I rolled a 10 on that superiority.
Yeah, I saw that.
So what I'm gonna do, I can't do much still, is I'm gonna use my movement to go 15 feet
Okay.
on a diagonal, and then use my action to go another 15, so a full 30. And then I've still got the grasping vine spell up, so I am going to shoot the stone next to Lewdness and yank myself past Chetney. I'm completely out of gas, but I just get low to the ground and bring the sword down, twist it in my hand, and stare at him, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
That's
Nice.
it. Next.
Right. That finishes your turn. You're down, and you can feel the pull of the gravity. The ravenous void is no longer trained on you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And I'm
down.
gonna kind of like land soft on my knees and pop up behind him and put I'm hurt. Put my arm on his shoulder and go, Force Cage. Just kidding. And I'm gonna pull out my sword and take a whack at him.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's time.
add a D4.
Do it.
Using
Okay.
your sword ability, or are you just straight attacks?
This first one's gonna be a straight attack. Everything comes after, depending on the success of it. Hey, let's go. Plus a 4.
Come on, now's
Fuck
the
you.
time.
19 plus 12. Yeah.
hits.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay.
Redemption.
So we're getting there.
First whack, perfect. 6 and 7 max. Oh my god, why am I stupid right now? 13. And then, so I'll take that first swing at him, and then I will do. I'm kind of moving. I like in the space. It's tight, but it's making it work.
Was that a neck hit or a body hit that you were going?
Well, he didn't specify. So
yeah, I did not specify. So I'm working at him, and then I'm going to use my blade flourish.
Okay.
But I'm going to use Master's Flourish. So instead of my 12, I'll use a 6.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's automatic, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.
Your masters?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah. I haven't just get a chance to use it. Let's scrap.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be a 5, but because I'm attacking with Gambo Cleft, I double it for 10.
Dang, alrighty.
Yeah.
So that's 23 points of damage on one strike, carving through on the one hit. Like, unexpected, you draw the blade and he's kind of like taken aback by it, and you carve across the front, like the blood going onto the ground. He's like, it is surprising, you motley crew of bullshitters.
I got more.
I got.
Well, I have a second. I'm able to do a second strike.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again. And then for my bonus action, I'll use 2-weapon fighting. And
attack a third time.
Yeah. But I got to pull out my little sidearm.
That's okay.
Let's give it a try.
Going for normal attack or
it's terrible. Miss.
Oh.
Yeah, trying. I'm in the mix.
Hey man, still.
Hey, I will take one success this whole evening.
Yeah, 23 points of damage on
No,
one hit
you
is
got
also
Laudna out of
pretty
there.
slick.
That's huge.
Yeah, you guys
did
did
to
too.
That dimension door
out.
kind of really shifted.
Seriously, you guys would have been fucked the same way
All right.
that we have been the last.
Imogen,
Correct.
you're up with Ira.
Okay.
Come on, baby. All right.
Orym's going to step backward 10 feet and extend Seedling out, and vines will shoot out and wrap around Ludinus's chest, hopefully. I'm going to attempt to pull him toward me, away from the gates.
He fails his save automatically because he's stunned, so he gets yanked past.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to, Orym's going to sprint and skid under his legs and slide so that I'm helping form a wall in front of the gates.
Okay.
So he's got Ash and Orym and Dorian in the way, and then I will
Ira.
kick off the stone so that I spring up into the air, and I'll take 3 quick slashes, starting at the back of the neck. It's at advantage because he's stunned, right?
Correct.
2. Okay.
You need some.
I just want to. I got 8d6. So that's 6, 7, 10, 16, 20, 22, 28, 32. 32 for that.
Okay, 32 damage?
Yeah. And then is it a d6 plus 1 for the.
Well, Orym, Savior Blade of the Tempest. Warrior of Zephyr. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
I have to back it up. Orym was pressed and losing hope, and then saw across the field of battle Imogen clutch her hand out and saw him lock up, fire streak out across the cavern, slamming into him. So he took his moment, yanked him out, slid under, spinning him around and leaving his neck bare, and slashes once across the neck, and it begins to spurt out the back, and then he just drops around front so I can see him, and I stick it up under his chin into his neck and say, so much pride, so much plotting, and I don't say another word, and I just stare at him, eyes open, until he's gone. I'm gonna say while all this
We're really devolving now.
But I mean, it's.
while all this is happening, Orym's gone full
Cut his head off.
shell-shocked mode. He's not talking anymore, and he's just gonna go sort of like slump down onto a rock, and is listening to all the debating at this point, and
Yeah, we should use it.
he doesn't know what to do. Like, he's been so sure for so long, and just doesn't know what to do, and going in feels so wrong to him, but he hears the logic that it's only a matter of time before someone or something, a day from now, a year from now, 6 months from now.
As you intervene,
My small size. Wait. I'm afraid.
of the trouble and the pain that you leaving here might bring. Would you leave? You came from somewhere else. You could go again.
I must eat. Searching for something sort of tactile in all these images, I'm gonna just slowly nick the tip of my finger with my own knife to just a tiny little bead of blood forms on my thumb. And I'm just going to touch it to the thread that's pulling me toward her and see if anything happens.
You touch your thumb to it, and you do that little kind of golden thread just kind of flashes in proximity. And you recall at this moment these faint little threads are very similar to the ones you saw woven through the Matron of Raven's domain. Dorian, you're up first.
Oh,
Just
an entity that can
kill gods.
Yeah. Sweet, locked in. All right, as soon as Breas casts and the tension snaps, I'm immediately going to use my winged boots to fly.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to use my max speed. I got 40, and I want to fly up and circle around to Predathogen's left hip sort of area there.
You got it.
And as we're looking at this entity, it looks like from the mini. No, it's not a mini. That's a maximum. It looks like Predathogen's body is sort of infused in these crystals or whatever, in a way, or
You can't tell if it's apparating from it or it's drawn the crystals to it like armor.
Okay.
But they look woven into its form.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to test that, and but I'm also going to play off of Breas' move to just try and slow her down for now.
Okay.
So straight ahead, I want to cast third level because it's a test. I want to do Shatter.
Okay.
And I want to try and target her left hip joint there to see if I can just slow her down.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, now this is
chipping away. Let's go.
All right, so what's the DC on that?
Trial and error.
It's a con 16.
Con 16. Okay. It's a 15. Not going to use legendary resistance. Going to let it go through.
Woo!
Okay.
You won.
That's it. That's it.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so it's just 3d8, but I want to make the origin point like that hip and see if it's impactful at all. Just 13 damage.
13, what kind of damage?
I guess it'd be thunder damage. Yeah.
It's thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This massive detonation hits the side hip of the Predathogen's form as it's kind of focused down, its eyes glowing. Glass explodes and shatters out the side of it, and you watch it kind of give into it. You've cast the spell a number of times. It's never been this effective.
Okay.
And you watch as the head
Thunder
shifts
damage. Make a note.
in your direction.
Thunder.
Thunder.
And then I'll just...
Thunder!
and it turns focus to me?
Its head turns to acknowledge your presence.
And I'll just go, help me, help! And I'll give Orym inspiration for my bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
It's slightly musical.
Help me run.
There you go. We can't afford that. All right, that finished Dorian's go. Orym, you're up.
Question for the RP of it all. So this massive miniature is on a giant thing of rock. Do we consider that part of this terrain that she's climbing up and onto, or is that just to help keep her standing?
It's more to help keep her standing.
Okay. Then.
So consider the base of it is just I'll say this, like a whirlwind. You watch as broken shards that were shattered from the hip and the nearby kind of terrain from the shatter spell kind of pick up and gather and begin to swirl around the base of it, psychically gathered, almost like a spinning storm. So the outside of this is essentially going to be the mini.
Okay, so Orym with one hand wipes a tear that's crawling out the side of his eye and then starts to sprint towards this figure.
Okay.
I eat tears.
And he's going to leap and ricochet off of its knee, essentially, jumping as high as he can, and then he misty steps and lands on her shoulder.
On her shoulder. Okay, let's go.
Come on, going for the
Make an
Gundam
acrobatics check for
pilot
me.
door.
Yeah.
Jumping up that bitch.
Okay, that's 21.
21, yeah. You leap in the air, grasp onto the side of the knee, and apparate. You are now up on the shoulder. You grab onto the nearby splinters of Ruidian glass crystal that are kind of spiking out from the shoulder blades.
Your whole body's the size of my face.
And I grab onto some of the crystals coming out of that face and lean in towards the side of it and say, Imogen Temelt, I delivered you to the moon because I believe in you. And I'm not going to give up on you. Don't you give up on us. Take control of it. I don't know if that's my action or what, but that's what I came here to do.
Okay.
The Misty Step is a bonus. If you'll allow it, I will also throw back a potion, but that was my goal, was to try to reach her.
Okay. Then you're using your action. I'll give you 2 rolls for this. A persuasion check and an insight check.
Nice.
It was almost a 20, but it's, I rolled a 2. So the persuasion is a big 8.
Okay. So as you're speaking out loud, there is absolutely no reaction to what you're saying. Imogen, you hear the distant kind of rumble of that static once more, sourceless, absolved of any recognition or language.
How much is inspiration?
I got it right here, 12.
12?
Yeah.
That gets me up to 14 total, which I'm sure doesn't
For
change.
persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not on
persuasion,
the...
not insight.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get that higher.
Okay.
Roll high for insight.
And I don't have Indomitable. Let me just check if I don't have. I used all my Indomitable rerolls. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, not finding any sort of reaction to what you're saying.
Should I still roll for insight? Also dodge it. That is 10.
10.
Oh yeah, there's lots of
You are lost in the moment. The attempt to try and reach your friend wherever they may exist within this seems to be lost with the swirling of psychic winds around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a malt ball. Malt ball.
Still solve our problems.
That one tastes like arch heart.
I'm gonna yell down.
The other one's going to go against you, Orym, since you were on the shoulder. And that's going to be... Oh, that's not good. That's going to be 17.
Miss.
Misses. You kind of like duck out of the way and you feel it coming towards you. You put up your shield and keep low and it kind of just glides off.
22 crystals.
And then it's going to go ahead and use Exploit Fate.
What? Exploit fate.
It was one of the 2 lost of the original Exandrian Pantheon.
Vordo the what?
The Golden Weaver.
New god just dropped.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's got real good luck.
She's deep in there. And you can sense her in there, but you can't connect to her directly. There's no way to kind of reach her at the moment. This is Predathogen in front of you.
Check, remind me, where did you target with your shatter on your last turn?
The left forearm.
That left forearm closest to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna use all my movement to try to get up to that and fly and target the same spot Chet was.
Okay.
And then as I'm going through the air, I'm just gonna do a cantrip. I think it makes sense, called Booming Blade. And I'll make my normal weapon the target of it, and I'll try to take my melee attack on that same like wrist joint. Kind of, yeah. That'll be my goal.
Booming Blade does not get used enough in our campaigns. Just
Gonna
boom.
drift up to around there.
Yeah, and just try to get the in melee range of around where Chet was targeting.
Yep. I'll allow that.
Cool. Oh yeah.
You have advantage. Is this an attack roll?
It is an attack roll.
You have advantage because it is restrained.
However, because it has Exploit Fate up, you also have disadvantage on attack rolls.
God damn you.
But I'm definitely...
So it's just a straight roll.
It is still at, so I roll at 16 plus 12.
I'm holding it down. It's
Yeah, so 20, 28.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's not a ton of damage, but
What if it moves?
yeah. So it's 10 damage, but it's that thunder damage.
Well, here's the thing. It's a Booming Blade is a cantrip, correct?
Right.
So how much damage does it deal?
It deals the normal weapon's attack plus the effect.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it was just 10 from the blade.
Okay.
But then, because of my level, if you willingly move only 5 feet, you'll take another 2d8 of thunder damage.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep it in the
Wrapped in
spot.
boom.
Yeah.
So you strike in where you would kind of soften up the space in its arm there, and as you strike in, you feel this like energy, this weird vibration, like kind of flickering in place, this threat. Okay.
Yeah,
That finishes your turn.
That's all I can do.
Good
Yeah.
move.
Orym, you're up.
That status effect, the disadvantage is on the entire party, right? It's just
Anybody within 30 feet.
within 30 feet.
Until it's
within
next turn.
30 feet. Okay, so because I know that Imazadi is going to throw me against the wall like a ketchup packet soon, I pull out a potion vial that I've had forever, and I down a potion of invulnerability.
Nice.
Bonus action.
And then I'm just going to start. I don't have any magic, so I just start slashing away at the side of this being's face.
Yeah.
And with every slash of seedling, I'm just shouting her name.
Okay.
So disadvantage.
No, not disadvantage. It's restrained. You get advantage on attack.
It is restrained.
So
Yeah,
straight
it's a
roll?
straight roll.
God, one of those is a 20 on the Dorian die.
Oh wait, aren't you attacking twice? Why don't you use
That's
both of them?
DM's call.
Reroll because it was not intended for that.
Yeah.
Way lower.
Oh, so much lower.
Way lower. 17 on the first.
That misses,
I know.
unfortunately.
Somehow I'm blinking him.
Yeah. 24 on the second.
24 hits.
Okay, I'm going to make that a goading attack.
Okay. It's wisdom.
It is. Sorry, that was cocked. 6. Yes, it's wisdom. 6 plus 9 is 15.
Well, 26, so it succeeds.
Okay, 15. That is 24 points of slashing damage, and I'll try one more time. Balls. That's 17. Misses.
Okay. Telekinetic vacuum on you. Okay. Make a strength saving throw for me, Orym.
Okay. It's not great. That's a 13.
That's a failure. After all the strikes in its back, one of its hands rises up and seems to almost like pluck something from the air. And as it does, you all watch Orym get just yanked and held in the air, and it flings him psychically. Splat! It's going to throw you. It can do. Yep, 60 feet in a direction of its choice. It's going to throw you 60 feet up this way. At the angle, it's going to be additional 40, so that's 80 feet you fall.
Feather fall, feather fall, feather fall, feather fall.
Did you use your reaction?
It's been around.
It has been around. You're right.
It's been around.
So you gently crest to the ground.
Wow.
After getting hit with that previously, I didn't really move. I was just kind of like hovering, shivering, and blind. And I'm just gonna be cold. I can't say anything. I'm going, ha! You think that's cold? I've been wearing chiffon for weeks. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna blow a kiss in the general direction of where I think this asshole is, and go. And 6 level cone of cold. Fuck you.
Yes.
Yes.
6 level.
I don't know. We're in a big fight, right?
We're in a big fight.
You know where it is, and at that range, it catches it.
Let's go.
Who's on top?
Yes.
Who's on now?
So it's the same. My same con save, 16 if you want to have it. I know, not great. That's not bad. That's a lot of dice. Sorry. 8, 16, 15, 19, 26, 31, 30, 37, 41, and I get to roll one. 47.
47. It makes a 21 on its con save.
Yep.
But that is still
23.
23 points of cold damage.
Sweet.
Oof. That definitely negates and goes past what it regained
Okay.
on Brace's turn.
Sweet.
And you see like all the frost kind of gathers around it. As the cold kind of impacts the crystals and kind of coats the face, its jaw kind of opens up and that mist kind of extends the cold temperature, giving this like cloud that seems to apparate of just frozen moisture. You're still blind, though. You don't see this, but everyone else does.
It worked. Was it cool? I had a line and everything. It was so cool.
Alrighty. Finishing Dorian's go. Unless you want to move or do any bonus action.
I do not want to move. I could fly right. I don't want to move.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna float.
Orym, you're up.
Nothing fancy at all, but I think with Orym's perception, he clocks the stink eyes forming on Breas, but there's more to do. I have advantage because of your,
Against attacks against them, and how close are you to me?
Well, I'm running in between you and Imogen, so I'm right there.
Only when you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay, well that's where I'm going to be. So I run forward and I just start slashing with Seedling. So I'm going to re-roll the 1. Did not get a 20 out of it, but that is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
So this is hexed. So I'll just roll the 2d6s at once. That is 13 points of damage for the first slash. Next one is a 20 to hit.
20 misses.
Misses. Okay. And the third one is I rolled a 19 plus 14, so that hits. I'm not gonna use my last period die though. So that is a terrible roll too. 9, 10, 11. That is 11 more points of slashing damage, and that's it. That's it. And I'm gonna shift slightly towards Laudna.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
I think. All right, finishing your go. We're up on 20 here.
Oh god.
Okay, see? So it reverts now to its base form. The Ethodoc darkness fades from its crystals and the teal kind of glow remains. Predathogen is going to begin by using telekinetic vacuum on you, Dorian. If you can make a strength saving throw for me, I'll say because you're blind, you're at disadvantage.
Strength save, got it. 20 on the first one, 15.
20? That's what you got?
No, I got 15 on disadvantage, yeah.
That's going to be a fail. You feel yourself in the shadow all of a sudden and pulled at an amazing speed as it plucks you from your flight and drags you down to its level. 60 feet to there. Beginning its turn now. We'll see if it's...
No, it is not going to be good. I am also not.
Multi-attack. It's going to take 2 attacks. You know what? At you, because you're the one who hasn't really gotten to it yet. It's going to take...
It's really cool.
The first attack is going to be 28.
Yeah.
All right. So you take... There we go.
It really... Although I liked it with your face better.
Should have stayed in there.
Should
have become a guy.
Like a dress-up doll?
Well, 29 points of slashing damage.
Okay, for the first one. Okay.
Second one's a natural 20.
Oh!
Silver barbs.
Silver barbs.
Silver barbs.
That's different.
Silver barbs. I'm going to take that nat 20 and immediately give it to Dorian.
All right, that's a 17.
That is my AC.
Yeah. It does hit you.
Yeah.
But it's not a crit.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's... Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot. Less.
It could have been
15.
It's a lot less.
Yeah. You take 22 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Woof. That could have been what are you at?
It then follows up with a telekinetic evisceration attack.
Uh-oh.
That it's going to go ahead and make...
Over here, bitch! My nerves.
You know what? You've been hacking it pretty hard. It's going to come at you. That's going to be 26 to hit you?
Yes, sir,
Orym?
that hits.
Alrighty. So with that, you take...
Oh boy. Gosh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh, these are not good rolls. Good for you, not good for you.
Okay. It's man.
You take 26 points of force damage.
Down to 13 because of invulnerability.
Indeed. And then I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. So charismatic. That's a 1. I'll re-roll it.
Alrighty.
Get another party?
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Let's get a 5.
It tears into your mind and your body. The psychic powers become these blades that seem to like cut you from the inside and out, and you feel your body kind of lock up and you are restrained.
Because you're 30 feet from me, I'll give you my reaction if you want to re-roll that 1, because I know you like re-rolling ones.
Boy, that's
Do it.
tricky. I don't normally do that. but as a show of good faith. I always liked you, little one. And I'm going to steal your boyfriend. Okay. It's a 28 now.
That hits.
Okay. We're just wailing away on him, right? I mean, like, we're just wailing. Okay, yeah. I'll flick a little baby diamond off my pauldron, and I'll hit him with that chromatic orb. Why not? I haven't done it on a 76.
76?
Yeah, but I'm in the mix. That would be plus 9. 19 plus 9.
19. That'll definitely hit.
That's a crit.
Oh, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Dude, these new dice are nice to me.
All right, so roll. So 7d6, what type of damage?
Thunder for sure, because I get to pick it. So
On a crit.
3d8 for chromatic. Yeah. Not great. Not great. 5, 7, 11.
Times 2?
Times 2, because it's a crit,
Hey,
right?
That's 22.
22.
Thunder damage.
Which is doubled.
Doubled to 44.
Oh!
Yeah. Because I can choose the element of my chromatic
Right,
orb.
and it doubles it after the crit. Whoa! That's amazing.
Yeah. Just the old softball burner right at its dome. Yeah.
How do you want to do
Chromatic
No.
Really?
We were.
That happened so much faster.
We were wailing on the thing. We have been
Wow.
That was the most rounds we've
How
done
do you want to
on
do this?
something.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. There's something
close,
else.
though. It's
There's
close.
something else here.
No, that's it. We won this
there's
campaign.
no way.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sure. How do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
Phase 1.
Yeah, of course. He just kind of superhero flies up, and then he's gonna have before he throws his throw, flashbacks to like the dirty alleys where we all met each other, the low-level skirmishes that involved us watching Orym almost getting eaten by a mimic wall, and that was the last time he cast this spell, and his head kind of just flashes there. Wow. And he'll click that off, and just full-on like pro baseball level fastball of this little diamond that just sort of cooks, and as it cooks, it just extends into this thunderous sound and explosion right in its face.
You watch as it impacts, and it's interesting. You expect it to detonate, and instead it like sinks into its head and kind of sits in there for a second. And it stands there, and you watch as the fleshy exterior of it begin to crystallize. The rest of its body beginning to expand and turn into an extension of the glass ruidian crystal. It tries to like move, but its body and torso and limbs all begin to stiffen and extend into broken, jagged bits until the entirety of the form becomes just a statue of ruidian glass before your orb detonates within. The shockwave scatters its body into tens of thousands of pieces as they rain across the entirety of the chamber. The form of Predathos.
What?
I don't trust it. I don't trust
The
it.
form of Predathos, of course not.